Tasting like a boss, inside edition. Happy October to you guys, all my fellow bosses out there. As you can see, pumpkins galore. I got pumpkins actually over here. I got pumpkin stuff actually holding up the camera right now. Very pumpkin-y from beginning to end. You hear Minerva coughing in the background. It's joyous, joyous. Anyway, today we're doing one of the pumpkin flavors as promised, pumpkin spice by Peet's Coffee. There's a history between Starbucks and Peet's Coffee. The owner of Starbucks sold Starbucks and basically continued on with Peet's. So there is a connectivity there, but they are not owned by the same company. But it's kind of neat to look at the history on it. So we have Peet's Pumpkin Spice. We're going to be trying it in the cold brew. We're going to be trying it in the drip, and that is that cool Headless Horseman and Ichabod and Mr. Toad mug. Pretty sweet. And we're going to be trying it in espresso. So I'll move some of these pumpkins out of the way a little bit. Sorry, pumpkins. Let's give it a smell. Coffee notes. I mean, it smells like coffee, but I'm trying to actually pull out the pumpkin notes. It smells like really just coffee with spice is what it smells like. Which is all right, because I'm not really sure what a pumpkin smells like. When I think about what pumpkins actually smell like, I'm not sure if I want a coffee to smell like an actual pumpkin. All right, let's go to the tasting. Let's go with the cold brew. No smell, typical. It's cold brew. What are you gonna do? Tasting like a boss. I like that. What would I compare it to? It has a good pumpkin spice flavor, pumpkin pie actually. If I wanted something that was more pumpkin spiced, I'd still go with Jack-O-Lantern by Bones. But for those people who don't want that and don't necessarily want the nuanced flavor of the Pumpkin King, which is pecan pumpkin pie, I think, or something like that. This is, yeah, just a nice pumpkin pie flavor, not an overly spiced pumpkin pie. So, yeah, I mean, it's good, and it's not expensive either. Got it at the grocery store. I think it was on sale for like $8. Not bad. It's half price of what you get for some of these other coffees. So, and no shipping. So that's a thumbs up for me. Way to go, Peet's. All right. Let's move to the drip. Smell-wise, I'm not smelling the spices. Kind of smells like a bowl of oatmeal. That's not bad, but you know, it'd be better if it was an oatmeal flavored coffee and it smelled like oatmeal, but it's warm, inviting. And when I brewed it, it did not make the house smell like spiced pumpkin. It actually didn't, as far as I'm concerned, give off much smell at all. So, tasting like a boss. It's very mellow. That's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm really tasting any pumpkin spice flavor. It's by no stretch a bad cup of coffee, but I think it just tastes like a nice mellow cup of coffee. You would I think maybe if you were served this, you might ask, hey, what coffee are you brewing? But you wouldn't think it was a flavored coffee. And I will say the serving suggestions on the side says do a splash of milk or cream, which I'm not going to do, a touch of sugar, and a dusting of cinnamon or nutmeg. Well, I mean, that's cool, but I think I could take regular coffee if I wanted to and hit it with milk, cream, sugar, and a dusting of cinnamon and nutmeg, and probably bring out something that's sort of similar to a pumpkin spice coffee. So if you're getting it for drip, for a pumpkin flavored drip coffee, I'm not sure if I'd go with it. And it doesn't smell like pumpkin spice, so you're not getting that. So far it's good for a cold brew, not drip, but very good for a cold brew. Let's move to the espresso. Interestingly, I was going to say less smell or less scent than the drip. but there's a little bit of spice. I wonder if that actually bodes well for the flavor. So tasting like a boss. And it does. Actually, it tastes spicier and more like pumpkin here than it actually does in the cold brew. You could serve this to someone and say, this is a pumpkin espresso, and they would say, they may actually be able to guess that even before you told them. So that's quite good. So, okay. So my verdict is skip the cold brew. Skip the drip. No reason for it. But when it comes to Peet's Spiced Pumpkin, definitely get it for the cold brew. It's a nice economic blend. You can get it at the grocery store and get it for the espresso too. I think you're going to use it in both formats in the fall. Until next time, guys, we got some more pumpkin flavor coming. Hit like, subscribe, share. Thank you for going on this taste journey with me. Until next time, keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.